Hello, everybody, and we are back with Moebius Empire Rising. I once again am your host, Charlie, to take you along on the ride. Where we last left off, we were in the Tomb of the Night. Let us begin.
That's a crusade shield. This must have something to do with Saint Armand.
There's letters. Let's come back to that.
He's been here for hundreds of years. It would be tactless of me to disturb him now. This must be the skeleton of Saint Armand. He's still dressed like a crusade knight, sword and all. That's a crusade shield. This must have something to do with Saint Armand.
P. R. Oh, I see. F I D E M Oh.
It's Saint Armand.
Check that out.
How interesting. That must be a portrait of Saint Armand. How interesting. That's Saint Armand.
He's the skeleton guy, right? Who was he? Mr. Rector? Come on, let's get you back to the hotel.
Interesting.
I'm here. Hang on.
Falling.
Are you alright?
Yes. Tired. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, gratitude. Ah, yes. Chapter 5, the one. Let us begin.
Mr. Rector, Mr. Walker, my name is Gustav. Welcome to the Lorraine Estate. We are so pleased to be hosting guests from the US Embassy for tonight's soiree.
Thank you.
I understand you came straight from the airport? You will want to rest and bathe. The other guests won't be arriving for a few hours.
Do you mind if we look around first?
If you like, please, enjoy yourselves.
Look at this place. I should really change. Good thing Dexter sent us those tuxes.
Later. I want to get as much information on Alessandra as I can before the other guests arrive.
Yes, sir.
Alessandra Lorraine is the next candidate for Livia Drusilla. I need to investigate her to see if she's a match or not. That grandfather clock is at least 200 years old. It gives the foyer a pleasant gravitas.
Ah, there she is.
Excuse me. Are you Alessandra Lorraine?
Yes, how do you do? I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted making sure everything is ready for tonight. Have we met?
No. I'm Malachi Rector. I'm here from the US Embassy.
Oh, charming. I do hope you enjoy your visit to our lovely home.
I'm sure I will. Do you have a moment for a few questions?
Well, perhaps just a moment.
Tell me about your husband, Herr Lorraine.
Carl? Do you wish to speak to him? He's around somewhere. You might try the library.
I hear you have a young son, madame.
Laurent. Oh, yes. He is so sweet and so pretty. Of course, he won't be seen tonight. His nurse must have him in bed by now. So, are you enjoying your stay in Zurich?
I always enjoy Zurich. And what do you do with your time, madame?
Oh, I love to travel and see the sights, be out with my friends. And we entertain a great deal here at the estate. Oh, have you had some wine, Mr. Rector? Please, feel free to walk around. The gardens are lovely this time of the evening.
Thank you. Perhaps I will. Your husband is an important man. Do you enjoy political life?
Well, I do enjoy the people we get to meet. The heads of state and the celebrities. And I adore entertaining.
Thank you for your
She
time.
is so
Of
not the
course.
person. This is still study. Weird.
Are you comfortable, Carl? Good.
I would be more comfortable with a slice of the cake I saw the caterers bringing in.
I have no doubt about that. But you know it's bad for you. I see you have guests. I'll talk to you later.
Well, gentlemen, come in.
It's gotta be the other one then. No. Nice thin this thing is.
Are you Herr Lorraine? I'm Malachi Rector. The U.S. Embassy called to say I'd be arriving.
I did hear something of the sort. Perhaps we can talk tomorrow.
I'd prefer to speak to you now.
I don't have the energy tonight, and I've still the party to get through. Tomorrow.
Oh. Life of the party he is.
Do you mind if I borrow this pen?
Not at all.
I don't have time to read at the moment. Classic novels. I enjoyed fiction as a boy, but no longer. What is the point? I have a hard enough time maintaining my control as it is. The artwork is rather bland.
Ooh, upstairs.
The woman on the left is Alessandra Lorraine. I'm not sure who the other woman is. They look related. I believe those are jasmine flowers. There's a still life by Giovanna Garzoni that features them.
Interesting.
It's a replica of a Canova sculpture. The family's private rooms are upstairs. I may have to resort to that, but for now, I'll stick to the public areas. They've kept the original chandelier, but replaced the candles with modern replicas. It's a reminder of the past's grandeur, I suppose.
It's related to me. That's nice. Figured.
Might I have a word, Gustav?
As you wish.
When the embassy contacted you, perhaps they mentioned that I might need some information.
I am here to provide anything you need, Mr. Rector. Within reason.
Of course.
There was a lovely young woman speaking to Herr Lorraine in the library. Who was she?
That's Helene, Alessandra's sister.
Ah, I thought there was a resemblance. Tell me about Alessandra.
She is lovely, charming. What would you like to know?
Does she have any hobbies or interests?
She enjoys many things in life. I'm sure she would be happy to tell you herself.
Tell me about Karl Lorraine.
Everyone in the household is very fond of Herr Lorraine. It is sad that he is not in the best of health.
Oh? What's the matter with Herr Lorraine?
It is not my place to say, but as you can see, he is well enough to have these parties in the house. For Alessandra's sake.
Tell me more about Helene.
If I can. What information do you need?
Is Helene older than Alessandra? Younger?
1 year younger, but she is older in many ways, if you understand me.
You really could be more specific.
Alessandra, she loves life, people, pleasure. Helene, she is serious, like an old woman. Of course, such a personality is very admirable.
Yes, I can see you're flushed with admiration. Are Helene and Alessandra close?
No. They have very different interests in life.
You said the party tonight is for Alessandra's sake. What do you mean exactly?
Well, Alessandra, being a beautiful young woman, naturally loves parties. But some of Herr Lorraine's politics have not been well received. So they entertain at home and have trusted friends here.
Are you saying the couple is not welcome in society?
Oh, no, no. They are, after all, Lorraines. Only it is easier to control the guest list in one's own home, and Herr Lorraine is too polite to argue in public.
Thank you, Gustav.
You are most welcome.
Oops. All right. To the buffet room. Room in the garden. Garden.
The garden has a formal layout. Quite nice to look at. But I wouldn't want to have to pay the gardener. I wouldn't mind a shower, but it might upset the Lorraines if I took one here.
Oops.
The fountain looks new. I would have found something ancient to refurbish. There doesn't appear to be any way to work the statue. This statue is of Aphrodite, the goddess of love. This statue is Artemis, huntress and goddess of the moon. There doesn't appear to...
Yeah, I figured. Pretty sure I'm looking for Athena. Man, this garden is humongous.
The statue is of Hestia, goddess of the hearth.
Definitely not.
There doesn't appear to be...
Yeah. One goddess left.
This statue is of Hera, Zeus's wife and queen of the gods. There doesn't appear to be any...
Damn. Apparently at this time there's nothing for me in the garden. To the ballroom.
The ballroom is through there. It looks like they're keeping it closed until the guests arrive for the party. Mr. Walker.
Yes, sir?
Alessandra keeps taking her cell phone out of her purse. I need to get my hands on it and find out what's on there.
Right. If you distract her, I can lift it from her purse.
So you object to flirting but not pickpocketing?
I was in the military, sir.
Well, far be it from me to argue. Fine, just be ready. Maybe I will take a slice of this cake. I need to distract Alessandra, but I'm not sure cake would do.
Need those flowers. He was looking too high.
I'll take some of these flowers.
There we go. I was looking too high. Just look at the statues, trying to figure it out. What are the statues I was supposed to be looking for? It was the flowers.
Alessandra might appreciate the jasmine, but I think I'll wait and learn more about her. There might be a more strategic use for them. I don't think I'm going to get anything useful out of her. Not here. Alessandra might appreciate the jasmine, but I think I'll wait and learn more.
Dang it.
I don't think that will convince Carl to speak to me. That's Carl Lorraine, Alessandra's husband.
Yeah, that's right.
Might I offer you a slice of cake?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Are you feeling better now?
Quite. The doctors tell me sugar is bad for my health, but it does make me feel more alert, at least for a short time.
Yes. Well, before that buzz wears off, would you answer a few questions?
Very well.
Score.
May I ask after your health? You don't look well.
Well, that is honest of you. I had a heart attack 6 months ago, then pneumonia. I'm improving.
So glad to hear it. What role do you have in politics?
I was a member of the Swiss Federal Council up until a year ago, but currently I work to regain my health.
I believe you have a son with Alessandra? How old is he?
Laurent, he's just over a year old. He's perfect, but I suppose all fathers think so.
Do they? How old was your wife when she gave birth?
Oh, well, let's see. We had been married a year. She was 22.
Tell me about Alessandra.
Do you have something specific in mind?
Alessandra is quite lovely. Has she ever won any awards for her beauty?
If you mean a beauty contest, no. That sort of thing is not for people of our class. Both she and Helene did high fashion modeling for a short time. Perhaps that counts.
That's helpful, yes. What are Alessandra's interests?
She enjoys fashion design. She designs her own clothes, you know. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Thank you. Does Alessandra have an interest in politics?
No, she does not.
Alessandra has a sister, Helene. What can you tell me about her?
Helene is a remarkable young woman. There's something about her. She'll go far in politics. You can quote me on that.
Helene likes politics?
Oh, yes. If you ever heard her argue with me, you wouldn't doubt it. We may not see eye to eye on the issues, but I respect her enormously.
Excuse me for a moment, Herr Lorraine.
Yes, of course.
I don't need to text him right now.
I would. Alright, let's see if I can give her the flowers now.
Alessandra might appreciate... I believe I will.
Alright, let's try that. There we go.
Excuse me. I was going to ask if those doors lead to...
Oh, my gown! Ugh, it's ruined.
I'm so sorry. That was terribly clumsy of me.
I'm sure it was not intentional. Pardon me. I must change.
Très galant.
It worked, didn't it? Give me the phone. I wonder who Alessandra is angry with. If I can get her to go to that meeting, maybe I can find out. There. That should get unknown to the meeting. Now I just need to convince Alessandra to go. She wants some sort of apology. That's better. It looks like a bouquet now. The family's private rooms are upstairs. Another moment of your time, Gustav.
Yes, sir.
I heard someone mention the term 3 gongs. What does that mean?
The clock strikes 3 gongs at 1/2 the hour.
I see. Thank you. Thank you, Gustav.
You are most welcome.
The 3 gongs should play soon. I don't think that will convince Carl to speak to me. Would you mind if I ask some more questions?
If you must.
Excuse me for a moment, Herr Lorraine.
Yes, of course.
There doesn't appear to be any way to work the statue. I'll take some of these flowers. I don't need to sit down, and pushing a bench over would be just childish.
Be funny as hell, though.
I'll take some of these flowers. There's a statue over there.
Not like that adjustment.
Not here. Boring landscape painting. Boring landscape.
Alright, I'm definitely missing something. I just don't know what it is. Are there napkins in there?
The tables are nicely dressed. Better than we are, in fact. I want to finish up my business before I eat. The ballroom is through there. It looks like they're keeping it. The ballroom is.
I don't know what to do there.
I wouldn't want to distract Gustav from his, duties. The family's private.
Here we go.
Mr. Walker,
Yes, Mr. Director?
about that panic attack I had in Paris.
You said you hadn't had one in years until recently. Do you have any idea what's triggering them?
No, but it feels like something I've kept locked up is no longer staying put. God, I sound insane. Maybe I am.
No, sir. I can't say I understand what it is you do, but you are definitely not insane.
How reassuring. I picked up some more Xanax in Paris, so hopefully it won't happen again. You know we're here to check into Alessandra Lorraine.
I do. Do you think she's the one you're looking for?
Some of her biographical data lines up. Her family background, her marriage. Well, obviously, or Dexter wouldn't have sent me here. But whether or not she's really a match, we'll have to see.
I know you'll figure it out, Mr. Rector.
Can I ask you something?
Yes,
Did you always want to be a soldier?
I did.
What I mean is, was there something specific that drew you into that profession? Dreams, perhaps? Memories?
No, not really. I just always liked the idea of being strong and protecting people.
I see. Are you particularly drawn to the medieval age?
No. But I like that movie with Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer. Does that count? There's something you're not telling me. Something that happened in Paris.
There's a great deal I'm not telling you, Mr. Walker. But it's nothing you need to know.
Yes, sir.
I don't suppose we have time for more of your jokes.
Hey, there's always time for a joke. Great tension reliever. What did one ocean say to the other ocean?
Do tell.
Nothing. They just waved.
I must be losing brain cells. That was funny.
What did Batman say to Robin just before they got in the car?
I don't know. What?
Get in the car. What do you call an alligator who wears a vest?
Let's see. An investigator?
Well done, you. The past, the present, and the future walk into a bar. It was a little tense.
I think I like the puns.
I can see that.
All right, one more joke and that's it.
Sure. What did one military helmet say to another?
Something about being hard-headed?
Nope. You stay here. I'll go on ahead.
Good one. The family's private... It's a calligraphy pen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to end this recording. But have no fear, we shall be back and trying to find out if Alexandra is the woman we're looking for. But something tells me that her sister Helene is indeed the lady. But we will find out tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. Let us save the game.